Singing for Strangers, all kind of, I guess, inspired by your background and by Italy and all things Italian?
Yeah, the sound of the album, very much so. That's why I was kind of adamant about going to Rome to do it. Because after the last two albums, they'd been great success, for at least for what I was used to. But I didn't want to make another album just for the sake of making it. There really had to be a reason behind it. And for so many reasons, but I really got in touch with sort of my heritage and my roots and the music that my father used to listen to when I was growing up. And I was playing a lot of this music to my kids and realizing, why does nobody make this music anymore? Romantic music.
It's timeless. It's
yeah,
absolutely timeless. I agree. So when you're in Rome and you're recording, did that affect everything? Yeah. You know, like the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you wore clothes, you know, everything.
For sure, yeah.
And food, obviously.
The way we ate, the way we drank, the way we didn't sleep. Yeah, Rome in general as a city takes over. You know, when in Rome is the expression. It kind of decides what's going to happen on the day. And we really allowed ourselves, and I said to all the guys when we got there, listen, when in Rome, don't try to change this city. You won't be able to. It's been like this for thousands of years. You will lose. So just give in to the city. And I think that's what's very romantic about Rome, as well as intimidating, but it's very romantic, and it's why we've always looked at it, and especially in the old-fashioned movies and all that. And there is this kind of like, you get swept off your feet. And we really tried to dive into that and allow the city to sweep us off our feet. And it was a very bonding experience for us because we were kind of away from home. In this amazing studio, and we sort of just let the city really seep its way into this record. Soundtrack. A lot of those Bond movies and those Bond novels were based in sort of Rome or the south of France or the Riviera, and this music is very much echoing that time period, that sort of style of music. So I think that's why it connects to Bond.
Yeah, there's a real sophistication and elegance and excitement. You know, it's all of that.
Take all of those.
It's all of that. It's all of that. Now, as well as this, as if this wasn't enough, tell me about teaming up with Piers Morgan. Are you ready for this?
I just found out. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm definitely physically not ready for it. I'm gonna have to get into shape because we're on tour right now. I've had the honor of being asked to be involved with Soccer Aid, and I'm really here as well to say, please, people, go and buy your tickets at the Soccer Aid website. The government has promised to match also any public donations, so that's going to be amazing.
But he's going to be your manager.
I just found that out.
Piers Morgan.
I just found out.
He's not going to give you a cup of tea and pat you on the head. There's going to be a lot of roaring in back. Look at that face.
He isn't, but I heard Harry Redknapp is there too, so at least there'll be somebody who knows about football.
So you're going to be playing for the rest of the world, isn't it?
Yeah, which is, I thought that was quite funny because I am English, but I guess with my name, they just, we'll just put him on.
You can be the token Italian.
You can be
put you in there. You'll be really good. You'll dazzle them up and down the pitch.
Exactly.
What a great thing to do, though. It's a brilliant idea.
It's going to be a real honour.
Has really captured people's imagination. And obviously, with Piers being one manager and Susanna being the other,
it's gonna get violent.
Oh yeah, it could. You might have to step in. As well as working with Piers, though, you've been working with Kylie.
Yep, that was fantastic.
And Bob Dylan as well.
Yeah.
Gosh, for goodness sake, that's amazing.
It's probably the only album in the world, I think somebody said, except for Live Aid, where you'll get Kylie Minogue and Bob Dylan singing on the same record. So I'm very proud of that. It's lovely to see their names on the sleeves.
It's great.
They've added a lot.
It's real good. And as you said, on tour right now. Started in Italy, didn't it, the tour?
We started last week in Italy, which was fantastic because the show got on the road, which is nice. I can say we have a good show now, which is great. But what we're really, now the one date we're sort of focusing on is Wembley. We're going to be finishing the tour here in London.
That'll be a big one. Is that right at the end of May, isn't
it? 31st of May at Wembley Arena, which is, if I had said 2 years ago to my band and my production that we're going to be doing that, they would have sent me somewhere else.
Is this crazy thing of you being an overnight success after working your butt off?
It's been a long night. It's been a very
for years and years. Yeah. Where's home now, though? Where's home with the family?
I live in Oxfordshire.
So it's all nice country family with the dogs.
Totally.
And the
3 dogs, 2 kids.
Oh.
And that's changed our life. That definitely had a big impact on this record. It had a big impact with me getting in touch again with my Italian heritage. Yeah, those are my 3 girls.
They're so cute.
So the one on the left is the mom, and those 2 are sisters, believe it or not.
Are they? They don't look like each other.
The 2 white ones are sisters. They're cockapoos.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
But mainly these 2 are more cocker, and those ones, she's more poo. Peggy's more poo.
Fantastic. So you've cracked it, Jack. You know, you've got the family life's going on there. It's all good. The music's doing so well. I know after, you never stop, because you've got the tour, then obviously Soccer Aid, and you're going to be touring with Dido as well.
Yeah, then we're hitting the US, which is really cool.
Brilliant.
I mean, I couldn't be going with a more wonderful person, somebody who's been in the career, in the business, and knows how it works. So it's quite daunting to go to America, you know, that they're sort of taking America, so to speak. So I'm very glad that I'm going with such a wonderful person.
They will love you.
They're really great dates.
They
really great cities,
they really will. They will love you. But don't stay there. Come back to us.
I'll definitely come back. I've got my 3 dogs to come back.
And your kids, remember them?
My kids,
yeah, they're quite important too.